So, can shame and guilt be a positive thing? I'm going to generalize that, and I think we have to define what positive means. We don't grow when everything's easy. If you think about those times in your life where you've grown the most, probably wasn't times of ease. It wasn't when things were going great. Our challenges, our obstacles, those things that get in our way, and to a great degree, our negative emotions, our limiting beliefs about ourselves, our limiting decisions, our karmic patterns, our internal conflicts, our core wounds, those are the catalysts that we have to look at ourselves, and we have to make a decision about how we want to be in the world. And so the guilt and shame specifically, are they good things? No, they're very uncomfortable, but they also will help us make distinctions about what we own and what we don't own. I find that around guilt and shame, a lot of people, myself included, will take on things that aren't ours to take. In the arena of grief, death, and dying, you'll have lost a loved one or a pet, and the 5 stages. And I know I've gone over these 5 stages in another video. The first thing that happens is shock and numb. You don't believe the person's gone. Then the second stage is denial. You really don't believe they're gone. You think they're going to call you. Third stage is anger. Right? How could they do this to me? How could my mother have died on me? Right? Like she did it personally. Right? And then number 4 is this stage called bargaining. And bargaining often is where we start feeling guilty. Like there's something we could have done. There's something we should have done. If only I would have been there. If only I had said this or that or the other thing. Now, the reality is those are very important stages for us to go through to process and to go through the bereavement situation. And so is there wasted effort? No. Are they comfortable? No. And then finally, over time, we get to a stage of acceptance. And so take a look at, have you had some shame or guilt that has been a catalyst for you moving through a very difficult time or a very difficult loss or a very difficult transition? I will say, by means and by way of supporting you and encouraging you, that there is no wasted effort, and that at every stage and every step of the game you're learning, you're processing, you're moving through, and you're better on the other end for it.